Welcome back to News 46. Today's health tip is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. After a concussion, many doctors recommend an initial period of rest to help children and teens recover fully. But can early physical activity help decrease persistent post-concussive symptoms? A new study in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that light exercise may be a key to better recovery. Laura Berger has more in this week's JAMA report.
Thousands of children in the U.S. visit emergency departments after suffering concussions, and about 1/3 develop post-concussive symptoms that last more than a month. For years, doctors have advised strict rest right after the injury to help avoid these prolonged side effects.
Children can present in a whole variety of symptoms following a concussion. Some children may have early physical symptoms such as headache or feeling like they want to vomit or being dizzy.
Dr. Roger Zemek from the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario and co-authors studied more than 3,000 Canadian children and teens who had concussions to see if adding physical activity within 1 week of injury can help prevent post-concussive symptoms. Using a standard questionnaire, researchers monitored the children and teens from the emergency department until 28 days after their injury to see how well they recovered and also to track their physical activity. The researchers found that the children who participated in light physical activity after their concussion had a reduced risk of having prolonged post-concussive symptoms.
We really don't want children to be having another concussion while they're recovering, but there is likely a strong benefit for having some sort of movement and early physical activity following concussion, such as walking, jogging, or stationary bicycle.
Dr. Zemek says more research needs to be done to determine the ideal type, intensity, and duration of physical activity following concussion. Laura Berger, the JAMA Report.
That study was conducted from August 2013 to June 2015. Well, there are some new laws that have now taken effect in 2017. Deanna O'Donnell gives us a summary of the ones that affect us.
Well, it's a new year, and here are some new laws that have taken effect. Recreational marijuana is now legal here in Nevada and in California. Recreational marijuana can be used inside your home, not in public. Residents 21 years old or older can possess up to 1 ounce of marijuana, as well as grow up to 6 marijuana plants per person, 12 per household in an enclosed space. It is still hard to buy and sell marijuana because the state hasn't worked out the specifics for taxing the product. They have until January 1st of 2018 to do that. At that point, dispensaries can apply for licenses to sell the product. That means it will likely be possible to start buying cannabis at dispensaries starting 6 to 12 months after January of 2018. Officials predict that recreational marijuana will result in billions of dollars in economic activity and tax revenue in the coming years. Moped users now have to register their vehicles with the DMV. A one-time fee of about $60 will be assessed. The Department of Motor Vehicles said this will help identify mopeds that are stolen. Thousands of stolen mopeds are stored because police don't know who the owners are, and owners can't prove that the vehicle is theirs. A ballot question to expand background checks on guns goes into effect on firearm purchases. This new law is aimed at those who sell weapons online or at trade shows, making their private transactions subject to the same legal requirement as purchases involving licensed dealers. The seller and buyer must bring the weapon to a licensed firearm business that would then enter the individual's name into the FBI files. The background checks would not be required in the transfer of weapons between law enforcement agencies, between members of an immediate family, and in the case of an antique firearm. Temporary transfers would also be allowed of a gun while hunting, during authorized competition of target shooting, and to prevent immediate death or great bodily harm. Those in defiance of the new law could be charged with a gross misdemeanor that carries a $2,000 fine or up to 1 year in prison. The problem is that the FBI will not conduct the background checks at this point. The Nevada Attorney General's office said the state law conflicts with federal law, which is causing a controversy over how the law will get enforced. The state is looking to the legislature to ensure that the new law is enforced. The legislature convenes February 6th. Nevada Highway Patrol troopers must wear body cameras. NHP has met with the state board on January 12th to get approval to use funding to buy equipment from the company Taser for its body cameras. Once the contract is approved, troopers will start to field body cameras in March. Parents who receive state child support payments will deal with a new bank. Bank of America will be processing the debit card accounts, replacing Chase Bank, according to the State Department of Health and Human Services. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your new laws for the new year.
Now here's Lily with this week's Great Computer Deals Tech Tip.
What's up, friends? This is Lily with Great Computer Deals. It's time for another quick tutorial.
It's better. It's good. I like it.
What is Instagram? Instagram is a fun app that lets you share your photos with family and friends. Simply snap a photo with your mobile phone, choose how you want it to look, and then upload it for everyone to enjoy. Don't worry, only the people that you choose will be able to see it. To get started, open the App Store on your phone, search and download Instagram for free, and get started today. A huge selection and friendly faces await you at Great Computer Deals. These guys know how to explain technology in a way that doesn't make you feel stupid. Great Computer Deals is located on Highway 372 across the street from Pizza Hut. Give them a call today at 990-8833.
Thanks, Lily. During the Nevada Highway Patrol's increased enforcement efforts for the New Year holiday, these are the stats that were compiled from December 31st of 2016 from 5 p.m. to January 1st of 2017 until noon. The saturation patrol resulted in 32 total arrests in southern Nevada. 24 of those were DUI arrests, 8 were warrant arrests, and there were 31 reported traffic accidents. 4 of those involved impaired drivers. NHP says there were no serious injuries.
And stick around, more local news for you after this break.